Congratulations on making through the first third of the course. So keyword mapping is the process of assigning individual pages to your core keywords. So each core keyword has a separate page of its own. The reason we do keyword mapping is because we want to have content optimized for that specific set of keyword group. Instead of posting content for all of our keywords on one page, we recommend having a separate page for each set of keyword group. So we'll have content optimized for roof replacement on a separate page and content optimized for roof repair services on a separate page. So for that, we have to take our core keywords one by one. Remember, you have to only take your core keywords and go to the WordPress dashboard, click on add new page and create a page for each core keyword. So in the page title, I'll add the keyword name or the page name. It could slightly differ from the keyword, but we would recommend to include your keyword in the page name. For example, your keyword is roof repair. Your page title could be roof repair services because your core keyword would be included in the URL. So that's up to you. But we highly recommend to include your core keyword in the page title and the page URL. Done. You'll publish your page. Copy the page URL and place it in your keyword mapping sheet alongside your core keyword. So now you have to repeat this process for all of your keywords. And you can also change the status, which is in my case, I have created the page for roof repair, so I'll change the status to write content. For all of the other pages, I'll set the status to create because I haven't created the pages for all of these keywords. So once I do create pages for all of these keywords, I'll change the status to keep track of everything. And once the content is written, I'll change the status to, let's say, if it is updated, I'll change the status to updated. And if it needs optimization, I'll change the status to optimization. So this is how you do keyword mapping to assign core keywords to specific pages. So once this is completed, you would have pages optimized for their specific set of keywords only. So before moving on to the canonical strategy, if you still have any confusions regarding keyword mapping, I would say you rewatch the video. If the confusion persists, please do not hesitate to reach out. So canonical issue occurs when different pages of your website have similar or identical content. So it makes it difficult for Google to decide which page it should index or rank. So another possible cause of this canonical issue is that platforms like WordPress and Shopify, they create different URL structures for a specific page. So for example, you look here, all of these URLs are the same, but they are structured differently. So we need to define a canonical URL for situations like this. So CMS like Shopify and WordPress also apply different parameters on the URL. So for example, you're at a product page of a website and you apply a filter to sort the products. Sort the products by best selling, you would see a tag added over here. So this could also be indexed as a separate URL, and there can be multiple parameters as well. So for example, I apply a filter for all the in-stock products, you would see the URL being changed. So we can define that no matter how many parameters are added on the URL, the canonical URL would be this, the one that I have highlighted. So we can specify this, so only this version of the URL is indexed and ranked on Google, and all other versions are ignored. So that's all for the canonical strategy. Now you have to add a canonical URL, which is the version that you want to be indexed on Google for all of your pages. Now moving on to the internal linking for SEO. Linking is basically when you add a link in your blog or page to another blog or page of your website. So when you're writing a blog and in a section you're talking about something that has already been explained in some other blog of yours, it's a good idea to add a link to that blog in your current one. But the text that you use to add the link must not be vague. They should be relevant to the topic that you're talking about. So in this way, if someone is interested in that specific topic, he will also read the other blog. And it's also helpful for the search engines to identify relevant blogs. So for anchor text, do not use vague text like read more, learn here, but use relevant text like learn more about brewing coffee at home. or beginner's guide to indoor herb gardening. So that's all for secret number 10. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one.